drivers intended to be. But I'm sure our competitors are glad to see that the sun has settled in just a little bit. It is not as hot as it was perhaps even half an hour ago when the Lamborghini Super Trofeo race was on. And that would be good news, extremely good news for all 7 drivers. So this is the starting grid of the TP2000. Jonathan Z takes pole position. Of course, it's a reverse grid. And Arif Hanafia, the 2 guys who struggled who did not finish the race, they are in the top 2. Mohammad Hafiz Samaruddin in 3rd place. Bay Racing's Chiang Chun Shang in 4th. Leon Koo, defending, or rather champion from yesterday, he's in 5th place. Kanurata sits in 6th. And Chiao Tek Song, who won the TP2 yesterday, he completes the grid in 7th. So the mission for Leon Koo would be to try and put pressure on Jonathan Z, make his way from 5th to 1st at the best chance that he gets. I won't say at the first chance that he gets because it's not as straightforward as it seems. Leon may have to be a little patient, bid his time, but try and put himself in the mix at the ideal position. And as for Kanurata, yes, he will look to get the better of Chiao Tek Song. It won't be an easy task, that's for sure. Chiao Tek Song has been in a class of his own, not just yesterday, but the entirety of last season. All eyes on Leon Koo though. He's such a sportsman, Leon Koo. Yesterday, right after the race, he paid homage or paid tribute to Jonathan Z. And in fact, he said that Jonathan had a better racecraft than him. So refreshing to hear, you know, a champion who praises his competitor. You know, you can go full tilt at each other on track, but have immense respect with each off it. And that's what the MTCC is all about. It's all about a rivalry, but it's all about sportsmanship, and it's all about respect as well. All right, we are ready for action here at the PETTRONAS Sepang International Circuit. And off we go. Race 2, round 1. The TP2000 is well underway with Jonathan Z leading the line, looking to take a wide line coming into turn 1. But look at that car 39 there. Leon Koo immediately making his way into P2. What a fiery start from Leon Koo, as Arif Hanafia looks to be within the mix as well as they go through to turn 3 and now looking to take that straight line into turn 4 and turn 5. A great start from Leon Koo in particular, making his way swiftly from P5 all the way to P2. I said earlier that he will need to be in the mix as soon as possible, and indeed he has replied, and he's already looking to put the moves on Jonathan Z. This is a fast and furious start from Leon Koo. Jonathan well aware of the competition behind him. And this is a reverse of what we saw yesterday. It was Leon leading the line and Jonathan in hot pursuit. This time around, Jonathan, who is in pole, just having a 100th of a second advantage over Leon Koo as they come through that wide sweeping turn. Now in turn 8 with Jonathan Z leading the line. Some braking needed here into turn 9. Nicely done by all. And look at car number 55. Kanurata has put himself right within the mix, challenging Arif Hanafia right there. These guys are already at it from the get-go, and you can see lead developing. Oh, that's Jonathan going slightly wide off the mark, and he has lost some precious milliseconds there, because you can see right there coming into turn 14 how Leon Koo is just on the back bumper and furiously knocking on the door of Jonathan Z. And this is where all the action unfolded coming into turn 15. Leon Koo taking the inside line. Will he find joy here? Nope, not just yet. He knew he had to brake early in order not to go wide. And Jonathan maintains that racing line to just keep that lead intact by mere millimeters. Arif has also now closed the gap. So in terms of lap times, really not much. And will Leon Koo look to do it? Again, Jonathan Z doing well to shut the door, immediately closing the gap by hugging that inside line coming into turn 2 and now turn 3. Arif Hanafia also furious in hot pursuit at the back. From a two-way battle, is now becoming a three-way tie. And I was just about to get into lap times earlier. Jonathan Z with a 2:34. Leon Koo was the fastest man with a 2:32. And Arif Hanafia, the second fastest with a 2:33. It's all coming down here. Jonathan Z, of course, really gung-ho, intent on making amends. But he will definitely keep in mind that tire management. He will need to manage that tire temperatures and those brake pads accordingly. The same to be said for Leon as well. He fully understands the assignment at hand. Of course, being in hot pursuit means that you will push your machine to try and get as close to your competitor. But bear in mind that the tires will also take a lot of beating, take a lot of pressure as they come through to these last few turns to complete the second lap. Still Jonathan in the lead. Leon Koo paying him close attention, and he might try again. Leon Koo down the straight as they come through to that final bend in turn 15. Jonathan just keeping that racing line intact. Will any of them take that inside line? Yes, Leon looks to take that inside line. Will he have it? Oh, not just yet. And off they go on the throttle. Again, oh, I see a lot of smoke coming out of Arif's car. Could it be a problem? Because he has seemed to drop back quite a bit, Arif Hanafia. Is that Papaya Pay Racing Mercedes A45 having some car troubles again? Only time will tell as we turn back our attentions on this intense battle that's unfolding here. Now into lap 3, Jonathan Z still very much in the lead. 400th of a second, really nothing much separating them as they come through to turn 5 and 6. Such a close battle. And we have Chiang Chun Shang, who is in third place. And there is Arif. This was the incident earlier, I think, with Arif's car. You can see the back of that left tire once again. A lot of smoke coming out, and he seems to have lost a lot of traction. And definitely there is issues with Arif's car. He has just dropped off the pace. And concern faces here as Leon and Jonathan Z continue to battle it out. Coming into turn 9, will Leon try to have a pop again? Trying on the outside, nope, not a chance, says Jonathan. He's continued to masterfully defend this P1 position. But Leon Koo knows exactly what his Singaporean compatriot is all about. They are very familiar with each another's driving styles. And they will be plotting, Leon will especially be plotting away on which turn he plans to attack next. Will it be down the straight? It could be. If we go back 2 laps, this is where Leon tries to come and hug the inside line, perhaps tries to brake faster. This time he just chooses to play the patient game, just tails Jonathan's car and waits for an opening. It's all so close. Really nothing much separating them at all. And I can tell you from experience, just commentating on these various races, sometimes the guy defending his lead, that task is much more challenging than the guy attacking it. And that must be what Jonathan is feeling right now, perhaps even tired of defending. And as we can see, Arif really having all sorts of issues here. He's on his own. He's fallen down the pecking order, currently in 5th place overall. That Papaya Pay Racing Mercedes perhaps not overcome the tire issues from round 1. And we hope to see Arif really try and contend himself back up the standings. I can tell you that Leon has shaved 100 seconds off Jonathan's lead. He is now 300th of a second behind Jonathan Z. From the screens that you are watching, it may not seem much at all. In fact, you may not see any difference, but there is a difference as they come through the turn. And so Jonathan continues to pave the way, just hanging on to this advantage as Leon Koo bears down on him at any given opportunity. And for those of you who are tuning in live to us right now, I just like to inform you that you can also catch this race live on TV Sarawak. That's on channel 122. So if you are a big MTCC fan and somehow you're wondering, how do I watch this race live? You can also do so via TV Sarawak. And that's on channel 122. TV Sarawak, of course, coming on as our official free-to-air broadcaster this season. And nothing has changed at the top. It's still Jonathan Z valiantly trying to defend this slim advantage against a hot pursuing Leon Koo, who is not going away anytime soon. This has been the mantra of the race. Jonathan Z, of course, leading the line, but Leon Koo making his way from P5 to P2 in no time at all. And within the first 3 turns of this race, this has been the exact scene that has unfolded over the last 4 laps. Leon Koo posting the fastest last lap. They are almost similar in terms of lap times. But Leon Koo just going a 200th of a second faster, both with identical 2:26. As they come through to turn 9 now. This is a tricky turn where braking precision is needed. And will Leon try? Oh, perhaps not. 10 is done, and now they are into turn 11, fast approaching. And these two have left Chiang Chun Shang of Bay Racing 9 seconds adrift. So we can safely say that you are looking at your top two, but of course it's a far gone conclusion. Nothing is certain at this point with 18 minutes to go, because as evident yesterday, you know, anything can happen at any time, but these guys are in a class of their own as it stands. Jonathan Z again looking to try and maybe take that sweeping turn. Did he go a little wide? Oh, he manages to recover in time as Leon tries to find for an opening. Can't seem to find it yet, just there. Perhaps on the straight, he might just throttle that Honda to find a way past this Volkswagen. Will he be able to do so on the outside? Coming through to turn one. Doesn't seem like it, as Jonathan Z has control of the inside line, which he masterfully executes right into turn two. And as they go at each other, that lead of Jonathan Z has been shaved another 100th of a second. So from 400th of a second, it's now 200th of a second. That's as quick as if Jonathan Z were to blink and not pay attention for a split second, he would find himself trailing Leon Koo. That is the exact definition of a split second, which Jonathan Z cannot afford to lose. Meanwhile, Mohammad Hafiz in this Toyota Yaris, he's currently in 4th place, looking to try and get himself into that podium position. Currently just 2 seconds behind Chiang of Bay Racing team. Chiang doing his best to hold on to the lead. So I would say that's another battle unfolding for that final podium position between Bay Racing and 5512 Racing. Meanwhile, Arif Hanafia has somewhat steadied the ship in his Mercedes A45, but he's well off the pace. 34 seconds adrift of Jonathan Z. Scuba Race Team stalwart. And another important point to highlight about Jonathan Z, he has competed in pretty much all the races that has happened here today. He was competing earlier in the MT category, and after that I saw him in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo, and right after that he's jumped back on into the Scuba Race team to try and now get a victory here, as he almost surrendered that lead. There was a little slip there almost, a lot of it due to Leon Koo, who was almost kissing his rear, but still in the lead. Jonathan Z, all that mountain biking he's done when he's not racing on track, doing him a world of good. As we look at the incident that unfolded here in turn 15, of course, Leon Koo trying to intercept. Jonathan realizes the danger, tries to shut him off, and there was a bit of touch into the back of that Scuba Race team. I am not sure if race control is going to have a closer look at that. I'm pretty sure they will. And if there will be any penalty, of course the penalty will depend to see if that was a deliberate move done by Leon Koo. But the important thing is Jonathan has not surrendered that lead. He did not wave or buckle under any pressure. And you can see how close they are in terms of lap times. They are getting faster progressively with a 228 and then 226 and 227. But look at how Leon Koo has progressively gotten closer and closer. And Jonathan just doing all he can to try and hang on to this lead. I think it was during this exact stage of the race yesterday that his left tire gave way So far, so good. He's going to be hoping that everything holds up for the next 13 minutes or so. As Leon Koo continues to put immense pressure as they look to complete these 6 laps. In fact, after that incident in turn 15, Jonathan Z has managed to pull marginally away. He's now got about a 500th of a second advantage. That's half a second as they come through the end. And this time Leon Koo tries to go on the outside, perhaps a switch in strategy. Did not work as well. He must be wondering now, what do I have to do to get past my fellow Singaporean rival here? On the outside, it did not work. On the inside, did not work. Maybe I'll try down the straights. I can beat him in a straight line pursuit. And that's exactly what he does, much to the delight of his team members. Leon Koo wrestles the lead from Jonathan Z coming into turn 3. What a move there from Leon Koo. Perhaps that move on turn 15 was a decoy move where he tried on the outside. And Jonathan thought, phew, I was safe. But as they went through that straight line in heading towards turn 1, Leon Koo managed to do so, what he had been trying for the last 6 laps. And here we have it, a straight line shootout. And it was a full-on pedal to the metal, full throttle from Leon Koo. And he found joy just before turn 1, managing to surpass Jonathan Z. And now it's Jonathan's turn to try and wrestle back the advantage. They are now on this straight line heading into turn 9. What a time to get the lead, Leon Koo, with just about 11 minutes or so remaining. Now it's roles reverse. It's Leon's turn to valiantly defend this lead. Currently just a 200th of a second ahead. Must be frustrating for Jonathan Z, but he has time on his side though. He definitely has time to work out how exactly he's going to try and find a way past Koo. It has been such a tantalizing battle between both these men here as we come to the end of the 7th lap. I can tell you that it's been... Oh, and there is the confirmation of the tire issue from Arif Hanafia of the Papaya Pay Racing. A 2nd consecutive day that Arif has suffered that tire issue. Looks to have gotten that tire fixed, rectified, and now he's gingerly making his way back out on track. But that's a lot of time lost for Arif, and unfortunately for him, he will look to try and come back stronger in the 2nd round. No such problems as of now for both these men in the R Engineering and Scuba Race team. Leon Koo of R Engineering continues to lead the way with a 700th second of an advantage. He's actually pulled away slightly from Jonathan Z. And been talking so much about the TP. This is the TP2 category, and surprise, surprise, it is Chiao Tek Song who is pretty much on an isolation drive currently. That's because I think there is some car issues that has been an issue for Ken Urata, because I see a question mark right beside his name. And as of now, he is trailing Chiao Tek Song a whole lap behind. So Chiao Tek Song on course for a perfect weekend to collect 30 points. Same like this man, Leon Koo, on course to collect full points. He did collect 15 points yesterday in 1st place. And what weekend it would be for him if he can see out this remaining 8 minutes to bag another 15 points and give our engineering that much needed cushion as we go into a mini break before round 2 happens. Just a reminder that round 2 will take place in the final week of June. So all these guys have about close to 2 months to really get these machines up to a premium racing level. But Leon Koo would want this Honda of his to be exactly in the same momentum, because he's just been absolutely outstanding. And for Chiang of the Bay Racing team, I think it's all about consolidating the final podium spot. He currently holds a 3.3 second advantage. Actually, he's not out of the woods here, and you can see Mohammad Hafiz trying to close that gap in that Toyota Yaris. For me, Mohammad Hafiz has been one of the standouts in this TP class, showing that this Toyota is no slouch. But of course, it's not just the car, it is the skills and the capability of the man behind the wheel. And that man is Mohammad Hafiz, and he's showing what he's made of. He was mentioning yesterday that he has prepared for almost 3 years, a lot of R&D, research and analysis done to that Toyota Yaris as they prepared to make their mark in this MTCC. And what a weekend it has been for them. It will be an even greater weekend for Hafiz if he can overcome this car 222 here. Chian Chung Sang of Bay Racing, who has been a commendable driver, I have to say. He's been a consistent driver. But of course, he's been no match for these two guys, Leon Koo and Jonathan Z, who have used all their experience. And I think at this stage in their career, it's all about the experience. You know, you've been out there countless of times. You know this track better than anyone else. And you're not just here for the MTCC. These guys are racing, and we will show you just how big this gap is between Leon Koo and Jonathan Z as they head down this straight coming into turn 15. It is quite a significant gap, I tell you. There we have it, 1.7 seconds from 200th of a second when Leon Koo initially overtook Jonathan Z. He has now multiplied that almost, let me just do the math here, almost 8 times more, right? And by that calculation, he has just gone 8 times faster since overtaking Jonathan Z. And you can see that gap there as they make that turn into turn 3. That's how far Koo has left Z in his wake. As for these two, Hafiz and Chiang, Hafiz has actually reduced the gap. He's only 200th of a second, not too far from Chiang. He has about 4.5 minutes. And that's the actual reflection of the time. That's about 1.7 seconds. Almost similar to the lead that Leon Koo has over Jonathan Z. And there's Arif. He's back on track. For Arif, it's all about just completing the race and going back and trying to get those tires up to speed, literally, for the upcoming races. As we see the clock tick down from 4 to 3, there comes Chiao Tek Song, our champion-elect in the TP2 category. Chiao pretty much is confirmed going to be the champion for the TP2, simply because Kanu Rata, I think he's out of the race. He suffered a car issue. We are still not clear of what happened because we have not seen his progress. But Chiao is out there on his own. He's doing the business on his own. He's in a class of his own, and so is this man, Leon Koo of R Engineering, in this Honda white and green livery. And that is the distance. That's quite a daylight between both of them. Leon can afford to relax a little bit as he comes through this turn 15. He doesn't have Jonathan Z breathing down his neck. And what a position to be with less than 3 minutes to go. You are almost in cruise control. That's a 5-second advantage that he has over Jonathan now. So it was almost 2 seconds earlier, and in just one lap, Leon Koo has increased that advantage to 5 seconds. I'm not sure if it's a car issue from Jonathan's Volkswagen. It remains to be seen, but there has been a sudden dip in speed from Jonathan Z. Because in terms of lap time as well, Leon Koo clocked a 2:27 in his last lap. And Jonathan Z has been lapping much slower, in fact a 2:30. And even Chiang and Mohammad Hafiz has gone faster than him. So definitely I think there has been issues with this Volkswagen GTI because Jonathan Z is not the same ferocious driver that we saw early on in this race. This Volkswagen GTI perhaps facing some issues. Yesterday was a left tire issue. Today doesn't seem to have any problem with the tire. But there definitely is some sort of issue because the lead, as we see, keeps getting bigger. But having said that, Jonathan would be grateful to get that second spot. Remember, he could not even finish yesterday's race because of the tire issue. And today, he will be out there to try and finish the race. As we see Hafiz Kamarudin so close now, just bearing hotly on the back of Chiang's Bay racing team. Doing his best, Hafiz, to try and find a way into that final podium finish. He will do all he can, Hafiz. So as the clock runs down, they will finish this lap, and then there will be another additional lap before the race concludes. And Hafiz, I think, has closed the gap quite significantly. He almost was at the back wheel of Chiang's car, but Chiang has somehow managed to pull away. So I would say this is now the biggest battle that is unfolding on track, because up top, Leon Koo seems to have pulled further away from Jonathan Z. And that's confirmation of the final lap. This is where it will get down to the wire for Chiang and Mohammad Hafiz, separated. Right, I've got confirmation that what we saw earlier isn't the final lap. We will have another lap after this. And so there's still time. There is still time for Mohammad Hafiz to try and find a way past Chiang. As we are waiting for confirmation of our leader to see how he's doing, we will have scenes of how Leon Koo is doing. And so we go on with Chiang continuing to try and maintain as much daylight as possible. And there is Jonathan Z currently still in second place. He's managed to hang on to that second spot. But Leon Koo really is 8 seconds in the ascendancy. And it's his race to lose at this point. Leon Koo just now looking to close out this race. And we have confirmation that Leon Koo is heading into his final lap. And as he crosses this sign here, it will be just over 5 kilometers for Leon Koo to stamp yet another victory on this opening round of the TP2000 class MTCC 2026. And another opportunity, perhaps another lap for Mohammad Hafiz to try and find a way past Chun Shang. Will Hafiz risk it all? Will he put that Toyota to the test and really gun it? I don't think Leon would even bother to do that. He doesn't really need to put any more pressure on that Honda, because as you can see, he's pretty much just now heading to the finish line to consolidate yet another victory. Absolutely masterclass from Leon Koo, not just today but yesterday as well. And there we have it. That's an increase in terms of the deficit, the 11 seconds between Leon Koo and Jonathan Z. And I am now almost 100% sure that Jonathan Z's Scuba Race Volkswagen GTI is not performing at its optimum level, because he has just dipped. And in fact, he might even risk having Chiang tail him, perhaps get closer to him. That lead between both of them was 30 seconds, and now it's 19. As Hafiz perhaps trying to make a move. Will he try and do so, Hafiz? Chiang doing well to shut the door there. As they come through to turn 11 now. This is ultimately the biggest battle as we see out these final few turns. Chiang will have the defending of his life to do as Leon Koo strides towards the finish line as a champion for the second day running. Champion of race 2, round 1. And Jonathan Z, despite losing the lead earlier, he would be relieved and grateful to consolidate second spot, ultimately finish the race. As we see Hafiz trying here, perhaps the final turn. Will Hafiz get the breakthrough? Oh, he does! He does! That Toyota Yaris finds that miracle overtake at that final bend and ultimately grabs the final podium spot from Chiang. Unbelievable move from Mohammad Hafiz right there, and you can see that fist bump from Hafiz. Oh, what a move. That is the move of the race. Brilliantly done by Hafiz. He just bid his time. He was patient right until that final turn. And I'm not sure, it may have even been a lapse of concentration from Chiang, or maybe braking too early. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This was how it was done. It was a decoy. He looked to be going wide, and then suddenly he dips in, he brakes early and accelerates. Just finds that momentum in that final bend and finds that gap, exploited that gap, and ultimately gets himself a priceless podium finish. Well done, Mohammad Hafiz. Take a bow. You have done yourself and your team so proud. 55-12 Racing, I'm guessing they will be celebrating just as much as this man here, Leon Koo, who was in a class of his own. he also had to be patient. He also had to bid his time. But ultimately, he managed to find a way past Jonathan Z. And when he did, there was no stopping him. You got a feel for Jonathan Z. He had the lead for the first half of the race. And then I think he ran into car troubles. And for him, perhaps it was just a matter of just trying to consolidate second spot. But this is the other big winner, Muhammad Hafiz Kamarudin. Unbelievable overtake. That could be a lesson for all aspiring drivers. I'm sure that overtake will be shown as part of lessons for these young racing graduates who intend, to enter this turbo class race in the future. Chiao Tek Song was in a class of his own. He did not have much competition because Ken Urata's race was done early. But of course, credit to Chiao Tek Song. He's always such a consistent and a credible driver. So all our competitors are returning now back to Park Fermé. I'm sure Hafiz can't wait to get out and start the celebrations. Just getting some help to have his car pushed right alongside. Yes, that's exactly the position he has been for the last 2 days. Number one, your man of the moment, Leon Koo of R Engineering.
Kami mengucapkan terima kasih kepada anda kerana sudi meluangkan masa pertandingan anda bersama-sama dengan kami. Jangan lupa ini merupakan round yang pertama.
Of course, Hafiz celebrating as well.
Akan berlangsung pada bulan 6 nanti.
Congratulations, our MTC P1 winner, round 1, race 2, Leon Koo. Leon, amazing battle between you and Jonathan. You were hanging on for so many laps. How do you feel?
I feel great. It's good to be win. It's great race, good race, clean race.
Now you are the champion for round 1. You managed to get P1 yesterday, P1 today. It's going to be amazing. How do you think you'll be able to keep up the momentum for the next few races?
We'll try, but it's up to, it all depends on the machine. Okay, I have a good car. They help me a lot. 70% of the win is for the car.
Amazing, amazing. Great to see you up on the podium again. We will be speaking to another one of our winner as well for the TP2 category. But congratulations, Leon. Glad to see you up on the podium. Back to Nick.
Again, such a sportsman that he is, such a competitor with a high level of sportsmanship, just refusing to praise himself. Rather, he chose to praise his car. Of course, the car is the machine that does the job. But if the man behind the wheel does not execute the car to perfection, the job will not be done. And Leon Koo has been the man who has done the job for this entire weekend. And he celebrates with his team, and deservedly so he does. I'm sure the celebration will be going all the way back to Singapore. If he chooses to head back home today, or perhaps over the course of the next few days. As we prepare, I think Irene will have another interview with Chiao Tek Song, and then we would go to a podium ceremony. All right, this is the man that I'm really hoping to hear from. Muhammad Hafiz is going to share his thoughts with us.
Now this is a surprise up on the podium. Position 3 for our race 2 MTC category. Hafiz, that was a surprise. Tiba-tiba last minute tu dapat window. How do you feel right now? How was the race?
The race memang sangat-sangat berbaloi. So kita orang punya apa yang kita orang usahakan selama seminggu ni memang cukup berbaloi. Race yang kedua ni lebih intense. Saya tak cukup power, kalau compare power memang tak sama dengan orang, tapi saya cuba play the strategy, and then last minute I try to do the move that I tak pernah buat sebelum ni, and then that move work. So thank you so much for my sponsor PETTRONAS and Luput Holding dan semua kawan-kawan yang tolong. Okay, nombor 3 tapi very meaningful to me. And
no, sebab Hafiz memang battle you tadi memang nampak wow, sebab the gap was so big between you and Chiang as well. The gap was really huge, tapi you close in and within the last final lap tu, what was your mindset masa tu? You ingat macam okay lah P4 je lah, memang tak ada chance. Apa yang you fikirkan masa tu?
Mula-mula memang tak ada chance, tapi bila saya tengok lap time saya sentiasa gain every lap, so I rasa whatever it takes, I just do it lah.
You just race all the way to the checker flag. Congrats to you. Full throttle. Can't wait to see you up on the podium today. Congrats to you. Back to Nick, of course.
Such an amazing and refreshing interview. And this was the overtake. This was the overtake of the weekend. Look at this from Hafiz Kamarudin. That was a decoy looking to go wide, and then he just dips in and finds that throttle, takes him past Chiang, who I'm sure was shocked, absolutely stunned to see Hafiz, who had been on his rear view mirror, suddenly finds himself looking at that back of the Toyota Yaris. And these are the official classifications. Leon Koo, of course, taking the win in the TP category. Jonathan Z in second place. Hafiz Kamarudin, a huge win for him in that final podium spot. Chian Chun Chang had to settle for fourth. And Arif Hanafia in fifth. And of course, only 2 competitors in the TP2 are won by Chiao Tek Song. And Ken Urata, once again, settles for second spot. And this is how it unfolded in the TP2000 category. Jonathan Z would start off in the lead, but look at Leon Koo making his way from P5 to P2 right away. Arif Hanafia was in the mix as well, and Jonathan Z was a consistent driver. He defended that racing line extremely well, with Leon Koo in hot pursuit almost for the entirety of the first half of the race. But Arif Hanafia would soon again run into tire issues as he faced in yesterday's race as well, forcing him into the pit for an unscheduled tire change. And this is where Leon Koo made his move, or he would not make his move just yet. This was an indication of what's to come. Eventually, this was where Leon Koo made his move, coming into turn 1, much to the delight of his team members. And when he got that lead, Leon Koo will not surrender it, and he eventually coasted to victory with a 14-second advantage. And this was the move of the race. Hafiz Kamarudin overtaking Chian Chun Sang at the final turn to grab that final podium spot in that TP category. All in all, we've had an amazing action-packed 30 minutes or so. This turbo class race truly lived up to expectations. And now all our competitors are going to be rewarded for their hard work, because Podium is up next.
time for the podium ceremony for the Malaysia Touring Car Championship 2026.
Right, we're going to be starting off the podium ceremony with the TP2 category. Oh, sorry, rather the TP category, because TP2 is only 2 competitors. So we'll start off with the TP category.
Of the last lap, car number 155 12 Racing, Muhammad Hafiz.
One of the biggest winners here in this race, Hafiz Kamarudin. He mentioned on how that Yaris, of course, perhaps not as fast as the rest, but that driving skills came into the picture, and he masterfully executed it to grab the final podium finish. And in second place, Jonathan Z would, despite giving up that lead, surrendering that lead, will be grateful to finish in second spot. And this is the man of the hour, Leon Koo, back-to-back wins in race 1 and race 2.
HK Motorsport to hand the trophy to our third place, second place, and our TP winner. We would like to invite Ms. Michelle to get up for a photo with our winners. Yes? Thank you, Ms. Michelle. And can we get all the winners up on the top podium for a close-up photo of our winners for race 2 of round 1. Lovely. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations once again to all the TP winners.
Thank you.
And next we have the TP2 category.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the T Production TP2 category. And the winner for the TP2 category, car number 11, our engineering, Chiao Tek-song.
There we have it, another big winner, back-to-back wins for Chiao Tek-song in the TP2 class. And he's the only man up on podium. Because I think Ken Urata is really having some issues with that. R-Works Rios, perhaps he's back in the pits with his team, leaving Chiao Tek-song to celebrate on his own. Definitely the man to beat in the upcoming rounds.
Our TP2 winner, congratulations once again.
Congratulations to Langsung, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you so much to all of you who have been together with us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that brings the end of our coverage for the MTCC 2026 round 1. Thank you so much for joining us over the course of this weekend. We will be back in June for the second round. Have a great weekend. I'm Nicholas, signing off.
The ultimate. Main technical partner for Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Ventus. Hankook Tire.